Good afternoon. My name is Alicia Salazar, and I am from a small town called Elton, Kentucky. I am studying high school education and minoring in sports management at Brescia University and will be graduating this spring. I am applying for the position of a physical education teacher at Republic High School in Nashville, Tennessee. I am interested in this job because I love to interact with kids and help build character. I have researched Republic schools in Tennessee and found some outstanding achievements. Approximately 85% scholars identify as low income, and nearly 95% of as students of color, Republic schools have seen them defy the odds of achieving outstanding results. Republic schools in Tennessee have scored in the top 5% of all open enrollment public schools across the state for both student growth and absolute achievement, making them the first and only charter schools in the state history to achieve this dual distinction. This is what drew me to want to apply for this school. I believe I can contribute to Republic schools by believing all my students can achieve excellence no matter their background, guide them to have strong relationships with one another, communicate well with one another, and encourage students to just be themselves, be creative. See, excellence is not just given, it is worked for, and I want my students to achieve that. The skills and experiences that I have that make me a good fit for this position is having the opportunity to teach in classrooms and PE classes and practicum and throughout my educational background. I have experience observing teachers during classes and how they incorporate standards into their lessons. I was also an orientation leader, residence assistant, and a peer educator throughout college, and this dealt with other students getting them involved into the campus life and behavior issues. I would say my greatest strength is having enthusiasm because as a former orientation leader, you need to have enthusiasm to keep students involved and focused throughout the day. Not having enthusiasm will lose students' interest. I would say my greatest weakness is being a procrastinator. However, I will overcome this by setting deadlines for myself and setting up to-do list throughout the week. I would say I handle stress and pressure very well because I have a high tolerance of patience and experience in multiple sports that focuses on how you react under pressure. Um, because if you can handle pressure in sports, then you will be the one out there on the court at that moment in the last few minutes of the competition. My greatest professional achievement is as a student leader, I was the 2017-2018 recipient for the Student Leadership Award, and I was also inducted into the School of Education, which is a great honor. I prefer to work in an environment that is very active and exciting. My current bosses and coworkers would probably describe me as hardworking, enthusiastic, works well under pressure, responsible, and likes to be a leader, but not just a leader, but also a follower because of course I don't always know everything and somebody may know something more than I do. The way I measure success is by setting a goal and planning the steps required to achieve it and effectively implementing that plan. Once I think I've achieved that goal, I've succeeded. With this job, I hope to learn from my students each year to grow as a teacher. I can offer this job that other candidates cannot by remaining intellectually curious and professionally vital, both inside and outside the classroom. I will maintain a desirable passion for the children and the learning process. I will be vivid in the students' memories forever because of my creativity, sense of fun, compassion, and ability to change students to grow and constantly improve. I see myself in 5 years at this school continuing to do what I love as a professional education teacher, which is bringing passion and purpose every day to my students and inspire them to be a great leader. In conclusion, you should hire me for this position because I hold high expectations in my classroom and I want to make my class memorable and exciting to all students. I always seek ways to give students the real world application that they need by looking for new ideas and lessons to incorporate in the class. I am very passionate about my students' well being and my job, and I want to have an impact in my students' lives. Thank you.